Welcome back to J-Wiz TV. I'm back with another reaction clip. Let's get right into it. Shout out to y'all. Hit that notification bell, leave a like, comment, and smash that subscribe button, man. This is J-Wiz TV, man. We got Young and Hefe out the 8 trades, sitting down with, Adam 22. They're going to speak about Heto and, what he went through, Another thing is, too, we heard Munchie B. If they would have drove their vehicle a little more north, they could have ended up in Young and Hefe hood and probably would have got a pass. But let's see how Young and Hefe feel about Young Heto, man. Let's go.
In LA, and is basically telling the dudes who are in the car to diss the hood that they're actually from, and they don't do it or whatever, but he basically just like embarrasses them by going up to the car, and then they end up walking away satisfied with basically making the dudes in the car look kind of goofy or whatever. And when I'm watching it on an Instagram account that basically has like a caption that is saying that the dudes are bitches for not doing something violent to these dudes. And I'm watching it kind of thinking like, damn, I'm glad they didn't do anything to those dudes, because I'm just so used to seeing a lot of videos from other cities, or obviously it goes down in LA too, where like there ain't no like making fun of your ops, or there ain't no like clowning somebody and getting a little Instagram video out of it. It's like a lot of dudes in certain environments are just killing each other left and right. And I don't know, it felt like in a way that's like a good development, that these different gangs have a relationship where they don't want to necessarily kill each other, although I'm sure they would have in a different scenario. But at the same time, I mean,
you can't speak on that. Get straight to your question, Adam 22. You can't speak on what gang members will do with other gang members and how violent they would be towards to. No, we're not doing that, Adam. Get to your question.
Standard for gang shit on the internet is like, basically people are gonna clown you if you don't just immediately shoot somebody.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that situation.
And that's another thing. False. Ain't nobody gonna clown nobody for not shooting somebody, man. They whole thing with filming that dude was just to mark him out. Plain and simple. Not to unalive the dude or nothing, man. It was a simple mark out.
Segment, that situation. Really? Okay. So if I serve myself right, I think you talking about the situation with the dude from Brim's, Heto.
Yeah.
So what happened with that situation? The situation did kind of get ugly. So it was another video that came out that wasn't really showed. So what had happened was, I guess he was with a young lady or whatever, and the car had caught on flat like we caught a flat today. The car caught on flat, and it caught on flat, you know what I'm saying, in an area that it wasn't good, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s.
Yeah, shit.
And right there where it caught a flat at, it's a gas station, and it's like a little car shop right there. So, they probably feeling like they about to just pull up in there, get this little flat fixed, and get up out of there. So right. I guess while they go in there, you know what I'm saying, wherever them dudes was watching at, they seen the car pull up in there. They walked up on the car already dissing his hood, like as if they knew who was in that car. So they walk up to the car, F wooty woo, F wooty woo, F wooty woo. You know what I'm saying? Walk up to the car, ask him, was he from there? And he said, no, sir, which he was from there. Then they diss Hoover, dissed a few other hoods. Then that's when it seemed like they walked off. So I guess they stopped recording, and then it was another recording with the young lady fighting. So they called some more people up there. They folks come up there. One of their homegirls ended up fighting the girl that was in the car. She ended up getting the best of they homegirl, and they all packed her out, and then she ended up running up the street. But I was trying to figure out, like, what had happened to the Heto dude? Where did he go? So I don't know if he had took off and ran and got on beforehand, but yeah, that situation could have been bad. But luckily it was just, a few knots and bruises and get up out of here, you know what I'm saying, left your car down there type situation. But
from your perspective, is that ever okay for somebody to ask you where you're from and for you to basically deny it to try to get out of the situation that you're in right there?
So a lot of dudes, like for me, I can't deny that.
Right.
I can't deny that I'm not from A-Tray. Like, I got a known face, like, even be for YouTube. Like, so somebody walk up on me, it's just like, and it's on me. So you gonna see it. I mean, that's like, it's kind of like a wobbler. Now that situation is like, if you know,
what the hell is a wobbler, man? I get it, but they put themselves in that position, man. They could have kept driving on that flat until they got on the rim and kept driving. They took the opportunity just to pull to the road in 90s hood, and as they say, they got checked as they should have got checked. But it's not a wobbler when you choose to pull up to that neighborhood. You choose to pull up to your enemy neighborhood, you ready for the funk, or you better have that blammer on you. That was the decision they made. This Jay West TV comment. I'm out.